Hey y'all, Betty Smoot Madison here. Thank you. I'm so excited that you decided to join me for this 31-day message series on wisdom. I am the founder of Birthmark LLC, and which is a faith-based company that seeks to deliver just inspiration, motivation, positivity, and wisdom that you can just use in your normal everyday routine. And so I thought that a great way to kick off or sort of do like a soft launch of my company is to do a 31 day message series on wisdom. My company is based on three foundational pillars, and that is faith, wisdom, and leadership. And so I thought no better way to kick things off than to do this 31-day message series. So I hope that you will stick it out with me for the entire 31 days. I promise that you will get something, at least one thing, out of it that will help you to just start to implement or incorporate wisdom into your normal day to day life and just be that much closer to really living out the life that God intended for you to live. That's my hope. And I pray that through this entire series, every day that you listen, please leave a message and let me know what you got out of the message, if anything. All right, so we're going to kick it off. Day one is the message title is Embrace Wisdom. It's simply embrace wisdom. Look, everyone needs wisdom, okay? You can be the most intelligent person in the world. You can have all of the degrees that you could possibly think of having and certifications and licenses that you can possibly have. But at the end of the day, if you don't have wisdom, you're missing a key part of your success. All right. And so, if you really want to live a life that is filled with divine peace and God's divine protection, wisdom, you need to seek wisdom every single day. Go to God every single day and ask for wisdom for your day and for your week ahead. Your daily decision making should be based and rooted in wisdom. And where does wisdom come from? Wisdom comes from God as the ultimate source of power, the ultimate source of knowledge. And God has insights. He has insights into your future that no one else can give you, no one else can tell you. God is the one that foresees what's coming ahead, and He can give you the intel to be able to navigate what's coming your way and what to prepare for in your future. And so, the only way that you can seek wisdom is to go to God. All right. So, you have to start building that into your daily routine, even if you just spend 30 minutes to an hour just intentionally seeking God's face. Spend that time in prayer and spend that time in silence, just waiting to hear from Him. Here's a few ways that you can start to embrace wisdom, all right, and start to incorporate it into your life. The first thing is just to choose fear of the Lord. And what this means is not fear that God is going to come down and strike us all someday. No, fear of the Lord is simply knowing that God has the ultimate say so. He is the ultimate authority. And so if the way that I, implement this in my daily life is say everything that I say and everything that I do, I sort of run that through the filter of, will this be pleasing to my God? Is what I'm saying right now, is what I'm doing right now pleasing to Him? And if it's not, then I probably need to change it up a little bit, right? I need to change something up. So it's just that simple. That's fear of the Lord. It's just knowing that is just seeking to please God. It's just that simple. Number two, seek wise counsel. Okay? Seeking wise counsel is a part of living a wise life. Wise counsel can be anyone that has experienced life before you, who has gone ahead of you, who has advanced ahead of you, who has been in something longer than you have. This can be parents, elders, other seniors in your family, mentors, coaches, teachers, um, other couples. If you are a married couple that has, always seek to be around other couples that have been together longer than you have. Whether you've been together 2 years or 20 years. If you've been together 20 years, then make sure you have a best friend couple that's been together 40 years who has been where you're trying to go and can give you godly wisdom on how to maintain marriage. It's the same thing. Other similar entrepreneurs in business who have similar businesses, or even just have businesses at all, that have been in business for a long time. They can give you a lot of information on how to sustain business, how to maintain it. Other leaders, other people in leadership positions who are in positions that you seek to be in one day. Make sure they are people who uphold integrity, who uphold honesty, who has great work ethic, and are just wise in their leadership positions. Those are people that you want to be around and seek wise counsel from them. All right. So just make sure that you're, surrounding yourself with people who are rooted in godly wisdom, and go to them frequently. Number 3 of how you can embrace wisdom: don't be a follower. Don't be a follower. Most people seek popularity. And so they do things to win friends. They do things to win approval by other people, from approval from other humans, right? Wise people, they follow God. They chase wisdom. They follow purpose, right? So they chase, they follow God, and not man, and not woman, not person. That's what fear of the Lord is. Fear of the Lord is, if you fear people, you are constantly seeking to satisfy people, and you're constantly seeking people's approval. So you do things like you're constantly thinking about how people will receive this. Will people approve this? What will people think about this? That's not how you want to operate. You want to operate with fear of the Lord, not fear of people. When you have fear of the Lord, then you seek to satisfy God. You seek to have God's approval, nobody else's. If you have God's approval, you'll win favor with man. You'll win favor with people, with the right people. If you seek God's approval, you will win approval with the right people. All right? So, fear of the Lord, seek wise counsel, and don't be a follower. Follow God. Follow God. God extends his wisdom to everyone equally, to all of us. We all have access to God's wisdom, but the difference is not all of us will seek it. Only a select few will actually seek God's wisdom every single day intentionally. So we make foolish and unwise decisions that lead us absolutely nowhere, or they lead us to calamity, or constantly experiencing setbacks and trauma over and over and over again. Without wisdom, we face desolation, we face destruction, isolation, anguish, and distress. without wisdom. The word says, because we did not seek God's wise counsel, we eat the fruit of our own ways. So we are constantly praying or paying for our own decisions. We're constantly paying for our own decisions because we did not seek wise counsel. And we could avoid some of the harshest setbacks, some of the harshest pitfalls or routes by just seeking God's wisdom. God says, but whosoever listens to me shall live in safety and be at ease without fear of harm. That's Proverbs 133. Test him in this, y'all. Test him in this. I promise you. I always test God in his word. In my prayers, I always repeat God's word to him. God, in your word, in Proverbs 133, you said that whoever listens to you shall live in safety and be at ease. So I am expecting this, God. I'm here. I am willing. I am open to listening. I want to hear your voice. And as a result of me listening to you, I expect to live in safety. Always test God at his word and see, won't he come through? Okay, so that's today's message is embrace wisdom. And the call for action is just for this next 31 days, spend time, dedicate at least 30 minutes to an hour, at least 30 minutes. And you can determine how much more than that, but at least 30 minutes. Any time of the day, the best time of day is first thing in the morning before you get your day started. And if you're really serious about this, you can do like between the hours of 3 and 5 a.m. are like the best time. Those are the best hours to really seek God's face. It's so still, it's so peaceful, it's so quiet. There are absolutely no distractions whatsoever during that time frame. So if you're a super early riser, yeah, go for the 3 to 6, 3 to 5 a.m. time frame. But again, you can do it midday, at noon, on your lunch break. You can do it at evenings, at night before you go to bed. You can determine based on your routine, based on your schedule, what the best time is for you to spend time with God. But at least 30 minutes in God's presence, seeking wisdom. That's your charge for these next 31 days. And and journal what you hear, journal what you feel as a result of spending that time with the God. All right. I will see you back here. We are just getting started. I will see you back here tomorrow for day 2. And again, stick with me because we've got a lot of great messages here for this 31 days to wise. All right. See you tomorrow. Bye, y'all.